and today I'm going to be doing an original book tag for you guys. So today I'm going to be doing the positive book tag, and I just wanted to come up with a tag. I came up with a tag whenever I first started BookTube, and it actually took off pretty well, and a lot of people ended up doing it. So I did a Valentine's Day one, it didn't do so well, so I wanted to do another one. And so I decided that this one would be great because the weather is nice here and I'm just feeling in a really positive mood and I want to spread the positivity. So why not do that with a book tag? So the first question is, pick a book that has a positive meaning. So for me, that's going to be Everything Everything. I really enjoyed the meaning in this story. It was like, basically, if you don't take a risk, then you don't know what's out there in life that could be the greatest thing in your life. If you don't take the first step in the direction of having a good life and having adventures, then you're not going to have those. So you need to take a risk, even if it means, in this story, being sick in order to live your life. Then do it, because it's better to have a little life for a short time than not a life at all. So I really liked the message in this book, and I thought it was a very positive book. Even though it got a little cheesy at times, I still really enjoyed this book. The next question is a book with a character that can't help but always be happy, annoyingly happy at times. So I actually can't think of a character for this particular question, which is sad because I made up this question, but I would like to see other people's videos and see if they could come up with a character that is really happy, which it's sad that you can't find a character in a book that is just always optimistic. And so I want to hear what everybody else thinks. If you don't do this tag, then leave a comment below and tell me a character that you think is just always optimistic and happy. The next question is a book that makes you feel good every time you read it. Okay, so I don't actually have the books because I loan them out, but for me that's going to be the Selection series. All those books give me the warm, tingly feeling inside because it's just so cute. The story of America and Maxon just really gets me every single time. So that is my pick for that one. The next one is a book with a cover that makes you feel happy when you look at it. Okay, so for that one, it's going to be The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. I haven't actually read this book yet, but I'm going to soon because I read Everything Everything last month and loved it, and I just think that I will adore this story too. And she just does beautiful covers. I mean, it's really not that complex, but it's just so pretty. It's simple, but very pretty, and the bright colors and the explosion of, what are those, strings or something, just make me feel warm and tingly inside. So the next one is a series that is your all-time favorite, and everybody on my BookTube channel already knows this, but my all-time favorite series is the Illuminae Files series. Obviously I haven't read the third book yet because it hasn't come out. It's supposed to come out this year. I think it's supposed to be the last one. So Illuminae and Gemina were both amazing, and I read them super fast and enjoyed every second of it, and so they make me feel happy when I read them. The next question is, what types of books do you like to read when you need to be cheered up? I like to read romantic books, and usually that's more of the fantasy romance that I like to read. And I like there to be some passion, them connecting and being solid and they're happy, and yes, it's great. So the moment, oh my gosh, okay, this is a spoiler for Throne of Glass if you haven't read it. So the moment that, so turn it off if you haven't read it, or just skip ahead a few seconds, 30 seconds or something. Anyway, so the moment that Chaol and Celaena start being together, that was a happy moment for me. I was like, yes, yes. And so that definitely made me feel good, and it put me in a good mood, and I loved it. The next question is favorite person to buddy read with. My favorite person to buddy read with is Elliot Brooks. We've buddy read a couple books together and we're planning on doing more here in the future. And so yeah, I think it's fun to read with her. She reads a lot faster with me, so it's kind of a challenge for me to read with her. And it pushes me to read faster, which I like. The next question is a book with a main character who has the shit end of the stick but never lets it get him or her down. For this one, I'm picking Carter from The Architects of the Gifted, The Scarlet Reaper, because there's so much that happens to him in this book that is shitty. It's so shitty. Like, I just feel like when that stuff would happen to you, you would just want to curl up in a ball and not move and just cry. But he doesn't. He pushes forward and he does what he needs to do, and I love Carter for that. Thank you, Carter. Thank you for pushing forward and not curling up in a ball and crying yourself to sleep every night. The next question is favorite character that started out bad but ended up good. I know the perfect one for this, and that is going to be Rhys from A Court of Mist and Fury. In the first book, you thought he was a douche, but in the second book, you're like, yes, Rhys, I love you. After I read the first book, I was like, what is all the hype? What is all the hype about him? He is such a jerk. But then I read the second book and I was like, I love him. I love him. Yes, I do. So the last question is favorite love story, because love always makes for positive feelings. So for me, that is going to be the love story between Kestrel and Arin in The Winter's Curse by Marie Rakowski. I loved their love story. It was so cute, and the ending of this book was so cute, and it ended so perfectly. And anytime I want to read a good love story, I would go back to this and reread it because I adored this story. It was great. The next question is not really a question. It is more of a command, and that is to go tag some people. I'm going to tag some people down in the description below, and I hope that you guys will do this video and then tag some people as well. And yeah, that is really it for this video. So I hope you liked it. If you did, please like and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!